Good morning, jet laggers. It is 7:02 and I am at the Fifth Third building. I am getting ready to head out for the start of the second edition of Kentucky Jet Lag. Not affiliated, I guess, with Jet Lag the Game, found on YouTube and Nebula. Anyway, we do love that show. Okay. Wait. Hey! Hey! I saw you walking. Do you by chance want to play Jet Lag the Game, Kentucky style?
Kentucky style?
Yes!
Yeah, no, I love that game. I can't wait. Can I come in?
Yes, of course! Awesome!
This is awesome.
I totally wanted to have
This is so awesome.
To play with today. Because I have been messing things up so crazy. I don't know, I just got the feeling. You were just kind of walking along and you just looked like somebody who'd like to play this game with me.
Absolutely, I would, yes.
That is so awesome. I'm so happy.
So where are we off to?
Well.
Welcome to round 2 of Hide and Seek across Kentucky, inspired by Jet Lag the Game. This is the second round of 3 planned rounds. If you missed part 1, be sure to check that one out. Last time, I managed to hide for 4 hours and 42 minutes in Perryville, Kentucky, along with an hour of time bonus cards. This time around, my mom, Julie, with her lovely special guest, Sage, are the hiders, and they have 90 minutes to hide anywhere within the 40-mile circle centered over Lexington, Kentucky. In order to find them, the seekers, myself and my dad, Kelly, have to gain information about their whereabouts by asking questions from our available question menu. The girls have to answer truthfully, but in exchange they get to draw cards from the hider deck that might give big advantages like time bonuses or curse cards to slow us down. I'll explain other rules later if they become relevant, but for now you are rejoining Mom and Sage, leaving Lexington.
So, what's your name, by the way?
Sorry, my name is Sage. It's so nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Sage. We have done one episode of Kentucky version of Jet Lag. Yeah, so this is the second one and I'm the hider this time.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
I have on my lucky ring. I get to point that out this time. My fantasy football winning ring. So that's pretty exciting. Anyway.
Oh, it's 7 o'clock. What's the first thing on the agenda?
Well,
we need to strategize. Coffee and strategizing.
And strategy, yes. And I have a plan kind of in mind already.
Okay,
so
I can't wait to hear it.
Let's head to coffee and conversation.
Yeah, coffee and conversation. Part 1. I want to tell them about our thing. About our protein coffee. So we're getting just the cold brew and we're putting this in there. And we're still staying on our fitness journey while doing this.
We're still what?
On our fitness journey.
Oh, okay. We're always on that. That's like an ongoing, lifelong thing. Look at the beautiful sunrise. Look at the birds.
I just see a truck. Oh, here we go. It's pinky over there.
It is. It's beautiful.
So we'll give you a rating on if this is good and the cold brew.
Oh, I already know it is.
I don't know what it is. So
I
will
already
give you the rating.
Okay. Well, you can give your rating.
Maybe I should have gone the vanilla one.
Actually,
I prefer vanilla coffee instead.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Well, I won't say anything about the chocolate. I will say that the vanilla is very good. This time I got the chocolate.
Oh.
I've had the vanilla, the chocolate, and the strawberry.
And you like them all?
And I liked them all. And I'd have to say, in terms of protein drinks, Core Power is a 10. I like it.
Put it on the screen.
It's
10 out of 10.
Solid. 10 out of 10, yes.
We're pulling up to it now. Hopefully the line's not too long.
Should we go in?
Yeah, I think we have to. I might need a snack.
Okay.
Shelby County.
You may remember this Starbucks from episode 1 of Kentucky Jet Lag, where we miraculously found our way here as Kelly was driving. So
This is not going good. My entire water bottle just spilled all into the car. Oh my gosh.
Great.
What?
Oh my gosh. Was it full?
full to the brim.
Wow.
Well, it looks like it didn't get on too much, I guess, but it never does that. This is a day of craziness. Dang it.
That's so sad.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Happy jet lag day. This is our map.
Okay. Yeah.
Tristan went all the way down here last time. Probably because he has an obsession with Terry the Platypus.
With what?
Terry the Platypus. That's the only reason I can think of why he would go
I
there.
never considered that.
That's the only
interesting.
reason.
Okay. All right, so let's go over the questions
Okay.
and all of that
There's 5, right?
for those.
Five
yeah.
types of questions.
Let's take a second to look at the 6 question categories that the seekers can choose questions from. The first category is matching. Is your blank the same as my blank? Basically comparing something about the seeker's location to the hider's location. The second category is measuring. Compared to me, are you closer to or further from blank? The third category is thermometer, essentially seeing if the seeker's new location is hotter or colder to the hider from where they were. The fourth category is a radar bubble, just checking if the seekers are within a certain distance of the hider. The fifth category simply asks the hider to send a specific picture of something. The final category is ultra, that is a list of random, miscellaneous, high-tier questions that might reveal a lot of information depending on how they are used.
I think that they're going to drop. They're going to get to Fifth Third, and they're going to drop a 25 mile immediately. That's what I think.
I feel like they're going to ask the East Coast, West Coast question. I think they're going to ask if we're closer to the East Coast or West Coast. And then I think they're going to try and do the north-south.
I was going to say, can they do that back to back?
I think so. I don't know.
We draw 3, pick 2. That's pretty good.
So I'm thinking we're going to get to draw 3, which means curses. We also need to start heading where we're going.
Okay, let me get my phone. Where's my phone? I also want to put out there that I am directionally challenged, so I might tell us to go left when I mean to go right. So that's something we're going to have to work through too.
Okay. Well, I think we have a lot of I'm afraid the phone's going to
The windshield wipers have turned on.
That should be better. Hopefully, huh?
Yeah, also.
We're going forever to the right.
Tristan says that all the time.
I know. You know why he does, right? Because Kelly says it. He's going around the world to the right.
Going left.
Hey, we could go work out.
Oh! Dang it. I really hope we get a lot of curses. I can't wait to shovel when we get there.
I know. Me too. Yeah, me too. I am going to feel, and I want this on the record, I am going to feel really bad about the curses.
I'm not going
the
to.
Ones that the ones that they're going to get. Hopefully it's a lot. Hopefully we draw a lot of curses.
I'm not going to feel bad.
You're not?
No.
So we need to find our station, which, as you know, is churches in this game. Because there are so many in Kentucky. And anyway,
Beautiful
so
Kentucky sunrise.
Yeah,
And it's probably going to be blocked by this bridge.
yeah, like this ugly.
Picked it up at the wrong moment, but okay, I'm on Google searching for the church.
Okay. Which way am I going here?
It says this road just takes. Oh my gosh, now I have to go.
No, we're gonna have to do better with the directions, or we're gonna get killed. I think it's got to be this way.
Yes, you're right.
Okay. All right, so I was thinking, so if you look within the radius of the hiding spot, there are like 3 churches. And one is a little bit further. Look up the strobe light.
Oh.
Here.
Look at the horsies.
Oh my gosh.
There's a little bit of dew on there from the cold this morning.
It's so pretty. All right, so strategy.
These extra curses.
So we agree that we should do as many curses as we can.
Just back to back to back.
Because this is our second time through this.
Yeah.
And so we're really learning how to do everything, kind of get it down a little bit better, because it's different than watching it. It's different than watching it.
Playing it is different.
Yeah, it is different.
Plus, they're playing on like a much larger scale.
They are.
Okay, so we've entered into the city that we're in. Just to let you know.
Wow.
Just to let you know, we've entered the city that we're in.
In a quarter mile, you will arrive at your destination.
I said, what do you think their first question's going to be?
I do think it's going to be an east-west, because it's
Over north and south?
well, almost. I mean, I think it's going to be one of those.
They might go north and south just to switch it up from last time.
I think it's possible, for
So
sure.
where are we?
But I think they want to definitely, first thing out is to divide this map. So Lexington's here, so they're either going to want to do this or this. It's stupid not to start with that. I mean, even the radius, like you were saying, they'll do like the 26 mile or 25 mile radius, but even that is going to leave a huge section. I don't know, because that does narrow it down, but it's still like this.
So you have a pretty high inkling that that they think that we're staying in Lexington.
I do have a thought that they are, that Tristan thinks that I'm gonna stay in Lexington as a strategy. Just something I'm guessing, and I don't know. It's possible.
I hope they pick different questions though than what you picked last time.
They are 25 minutes from launch.
Should we check out those 3 churches?
Yeah, we need to decide which one. I'm thinking, do we
Over
want to
there?
walk,
Yeah.
or do we want to drive for
that
now?
one's just right there.
Street.
That
Then
one's
turn
really
left
pretty.
onto
I like that
Pleasant
one a
Street.
lot.
I do too. That is really pretty. But do we want to do pretty? Can I go here? I guess I can.
Here's this one.
What's this?
This is First Baptist right here.
And this is the place that I thought that we
Your
could
destination is on the left.
stay.
Okay, private parking though.
What do you mean?
Well, this is private parking.
No, it's literally the garden club. Like, this is open to the public.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's
There's not much. They can really see us pretty easily though.
well,
Do you think?
I mean, I think by the time we get here, I think that's pretty good.
Okay.
If we can sit out there and like hang out and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of hidden away. Sage, you've got to improve your navigating.
Ah! And my camera goes.
How do you feel about that as a hiding spot?
I think that's good. You're right. You can't really see it exactly from there, but I definitely think the car needs to be away
What
from
is
the
this?
church.
What is that?
Might just be the courthouse. Is that a church?
Okay, I'm not sure. So
Or
we
station.
really don't have to be in our hiding place
Until they get into there.
until they're within half a mile.
So within the 1 mile marker that we should
So
move.
we should hang around the church
Yeah.
until
we should
they're
pee,
close.
And then yes.
I have to pee. All right, so they're gonna hit us with a question.
In 5 minutes, you think?
I think so. We better figure out something. Let's go ahead and shuffle the deck. So let's get out. Okay.
We're back, and there it is, the start point. It's 8:23. It's 7 minutes. This is gonna be ugly. We're just standing around in the cold waiting. People are looking at us like we're loitering, which we are.
We have a strategy. We're not coming into this
We have no
blind.
idea where they are though.
We've got some info.
Given the internet issues of last time, I suspect that they'll pick an area where we won't have an internet issue. So that'd be my guess.
I think that we have our first 2 questions planned out already. So now it's just a matter of
Oh, it's gonna be ugly.
8:24.
We're gonna find them in like an hour. They're gonna be like, this sucks. How did they find this?
How do you feel having a new teammate?
It's weird. I know what I'm doing and you don't.
I'm used to being alone.
We're coming to you. Okay, you ready? Here's what we'll do. Check this out. You film, and I'll set my camera over here to catch us running by so you can piece that together. Because you're the end. 3, 2, 1, yeah!
We think we have our first 2 questions planned. We've still got 2 minutes. We're getting in the car. It's running so that we don't have to stop and wait for 15 minutes.
Isn't it not supposed to be 20 degrees this morning?
It's April, early April. We're having a freak freeze.
There's a freak already.
All right. Boo. I don't know what's going on, but Dad's lip has decided to start.
Dude, I don't know, man. I
swelling.
took a drink of coffee and all of a sudden, my lips like swelling up. Maybe there was a bug in it or something.
His lip is swelling to the. He's a Simpson.
What do you mean a Simpson?
You look like you're supposed to say, "Don't."
I'm sure there'll be plenty of that.
10 seconds. Here we go.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Run! All right, we're getting on the train. The train is rolling in a second. All right,
All right.
it's time.
It's 8:30.
Oh my God, the train is in motion.
All right.
All right.
Here we go.
Now it's 8:31. She forgot to record again.
It's 8:31, and they are probably on starting their deal, and this did not open. So we may be in trouble, but we may be getting something from them real soon.
Okay,
Wow.
first question we're asking. We're
It's
asking.
the East Coast, West Coast question.
We're starting off with the East Coast, West Coast one again.
Are you closer to or further from?
Is your lip puffing up like a softball or not? Can I turn left here? Yes, I can. The train is turning left.
Send it.
Send it.
First question has been asked. We're immediately firing off.
Bam, bam, bam.
This is our 2-pronged attack.
I think we'd like to get an answer to that one before we.
Are we?
Should we?
I mean, no matter what, it's cutting half a circle, right?
I guess it's true, but we do need to travel in one direction. We need to either go south or north. I just traveled 1 mile south. Am I closer to you or further from you? That's what we should do. Yeah?
We're going south. You want to go north or south?
Either way.
We're trying to.
Which way is this way? Hold on. Does this train have a compass on it?
I don't know.
All right, we are traveling north. We're going to go north for what, 1 mile? Is that what our thing is?
We haven't asked it yet. So we're asking the coastline question, and then we're immediately chasing it with a thermometer because we want to cut the map into a fourth.
Correct. Although we need to travel that distance before we ask it, I guess. So that's what we're doing now.
We have a 1/2 mile, 3 mile, and 5 mile. I'm thinking maybe the 5.
We don't want to go 5 miles.
But
now.
we might want to use the 3 later. I don't
To
know.
save
Should
it
we
for
do
later?
3?
Let's do 3 because we still have a custom, right?
Yeah.
We can use the custom if things get hairy.
Should I send the thermometer? I'm about to travel 3 miles. Am I hotter or colder?
Should we let him answer first?
I
or-
don't think so. I think we hit it now.
All right, go for it.
All right.
Go for it.
That question has been asked.
Oh my God, the train has got to get over, and there are other trains all up in the way. And we're coming up on a median.
This is the same place that jackass cut me off in the first one.
There we go. All right. We are still traveling north now.
Okay, we just got our first thing.
Oh, jeez. What is it?
Excuse me. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, of course. Okay.
Measuring. Compared to me, are you closer or further from the East Coast? We
I told you.
We knew it would be.
Okay. All right. Get the cards out. Let's prep for
We need to
this.
shuffle.
Those butt heads.
I knew this was coming.
Okay, draw three. Draw three, pick one. All right, can I draw it?
Yes,
Okay.
please do.
15-minute. We don't want that. 15-minute. Please, please, please,
We
please,
need one
please.
immediately.
Ah,
Damn it.
30-minute. Obviously, we're gonna take the 30-minute. Okay.
Francisco.
Not what we wanted. Where are we gonna keep these? Not what we wanted. 30-minute time bonus.
Dang, a thermometer question right back to back.
I knew it. I told you. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Hold on. Thermometer. So
Back to back.
we haven't even answered. So draw two, pick one. I'm about to travel 3 miles.
Am I hotter or colder? So I need to get his.
I'm about to travel 3 miles. Draw two.
Curse of the Ransom Note. The next question that the seekers ask must be composed of words and letters cut out of any printed material. The question must be coherent and include at least 5 words. Casting cost. Spell out Curse of the Ransom Note as a ransom note.
Curse of the ransom note.
Yes. Okay. And discard one, draw two.
Do we want to discard the 30-minute and draw 2?
Yes. The other one.
Curse of the Luxury Car. Take a photo of a car. The seekers must take a photo of a more expensive car before asking another question. Casting cost, a photo of a car.
What is it?
Curse
Yes.
of the luxury car.
Okay. And 5-minute bonus. Okay. So, all right. So
We
we,
need to answer.
are going to answer. First of all, we
Where
need to
is-
clarify what direction they're talking about.
Okay,
So-
he clarified and said north.
Okay.
Where is
So-
his location at? Are we closer or further from the East Coast?
Closer. Oh, he's north,
He's going 3 miles north.
so he's going to be,
Hotter, right?
yeah. All right, hit him with, I don't care what it requires, hit him with Curse of the Ransom Note.
But that means we have to do it too, though. We have to get scraps of things. That's the scraps one. Look at luxury car. Take a photo of a car. The seekers must take a photo of a more expensive car before asking another question.
Okay, just hit him with it. Hit him with it. We're playing Curse of the Luxury Car.
Discard. How much does this car cost? Wait, I don't know if I was supposed to send the curse. Should we have done the curse first?
Take a photo of a car. Seekers must take a photo of a more expensive car before asking another question.
What kind of car is this? It's a Pandem racing car. Is that luxury?
It is to me. Okay, we're gonna do some research.
So that's going to give them 5 cards off rip, and they get to pick 3 of them. So we're kind of buckling down here, anticipating.
Rapid fire, crush them, and then go find them and pick up the pieces and win.
I was gonna say, I don't know what curse could be worse than the curse of the swollen
Curse
lip
of
right
the puffy
now.
lip. I don't know, man. You'd think you'd know when you get bit or stung or something. It'd be like, oh! No, nothing like that. It's just like, hey, what's going on?
Maybe if you're an imbecile.
It might just be the meanness coming out. Trying to, anyway.
We've gotten an answer.
We have an answer.
They are closer to the East Coast than we are.
Ha! Bust out the marker.
So that means that the entire west half of the circle
The map is done.
is
yeah.
eliminated. We've officially eliminated 50%, which I suspected. I think that they're going to be northeast. And they're hotter. The thermometer's hotter. North is hotter.
So it's the
So
northeast
we've
quadrant.
officially, I've been telling him, we've been plotting. I've been telling him they're gonna go to the northeast quadrant.
You're right.
They are closer than us to the east coast, and they are hotter when we headed north. So that's officially cut the map in fourths.
Bam.
And
Bam.
they have 5 cards now.
Better.
Or 3.
I don't like that.
What do you think they're doing right now?
I don't know. They're probably laughing and going through the cards and trying to figure out how they're going to ruin our day, which it ain't happening.
All right.
Yeah, buddy.
So immediately we are down to a 4th. Where do you think? I had joked to Dad that they would be in Cynthiana or Oddville. I said Oddville because Mom is gonna see that name and be like, let's go to Oddville. I have a feeling that it's gonna be Oddville. I don't know.
What do you think's in Oddville?
Oddities.
It's going to be odd.
I'm sure. If they're there, it definitely is.
I'll tell you what's on my lip. And I'm spilling coffee down my face because of my lip. That's great. I suggest, wait, let's look at the map. What have we got here? We could do the radius question. So we could get like, if we did like a 5-mile radius and we got 5 miles from the corner here, then that would like lop off kind of a big section of the wedge.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm looking at what questions we could ask. We have photos, matching, radar, thermometer, measuring, ultra. We could ask for a photo. We had talked about that. Because the photo is how you all found me.
You're a big photo guy.
I like the photo questions. I like just making them run around and do stuff. We could ask for 5 buildings. That's always fun.
Yes. Let's make them run around and do things. That's fun. Let's do that.
Phone keeps falling. We could ask for tallest building from current sight line. That's what you all zapped me with, and that was pretty good.
You could always go with a picture of their station. Did we decide that wasn't a good one?
The picture of the station must include a 5x5 area of the station with 2 distinct non-wall elements. So that could just be like bricks. You know what I mean?
But then that would tell us that it was a newer church rather than an older one.
I mean, I suppose that could
Is that
be
beneficial?
That's useful, but I don't know right now. I don't think it's time for a radar yet.
We could try to have the wedge. If we get like in the middle of the wedge and then we go north-south again.
Oh, you're actually heading northwest.
Yes, a little bit, yeah.
But we're not in the eligible area.
So what, I need to turn right here?
I was gonna say, we're currently like right here.
Ew.
So that's not where we need to be.
Alright, let's turn right here.
We need to be going towards Paris. Oh crap. Everything's flying everywhere.
Of course it's not filming because I'm an idiot, which we determined last time around. Maybe not an idiot, but definitely technically challenged. Not technically challenged. Technology
Mentally
challenged.
challenged.
Yep.
We've got a few airports. We've got Georgetown, Scott County Regional Airport. We have Cynthiana, Harrison County Airport.
Cynthiana has an airport?
Cynthiana, Harrison County.
The crap? How's that even possible?
No matter where I look, I'm getting blinded by sun, and it's really frustrating.
Nah, it's not my problem.
I'm at a loss here. What question? We need something that takes us a direction.
You're the brains of this operation. How is that possible?
I wouldn't say I'm 50% of the brains. What counties are left in the zone? What is Paris County? Or what is the county for Paris?
Hell if I know. Is it Clark, maybe?
Bourbon County, Kentucky is Paris.
You were in Bourbon County.
What?
No. Who cares?
He doesn't know what he's talking about. Paris, Bourbon County is a pretty big part of what is.
We are driving straight into the sun, dude. I mean, we're gonna burn up. Obviously, we're entering the atmosphere. It's.
Whoa!
Oh, God, that's better.
Hold on. There is some merit to asking a Bourbon County question because it's kind of like a radar.
Are you in what same county as? Can you just ask what county
We
they're
would have to
in?
get into Bourbon County, and then we would have to ask
Are you in the same county as us?
It would be a matching question, which is a draw 3, pick 1. It would be, is your county the same as my county? Bourbon County encompasses Paris, this area.
All right.
So it would take out a big chunk of the area, and it would tell us, because Paris is like the only major thing left other than Mount Sterling, which is barely inside the circle, and Dad doesn't know how to drink coffee.
So that's not a bad idea. Can you outline what the rough parameter of Bourbon County is?
I can. Let me see.
You can. This is good.
This is roughly Bourbon County, Kentucky. So it's effectively a radar in the middle of the zone. Except the radar question, the matching question is a draw 3, pick 1, while the radar question is a draw 2, pick 1. So it's actually cheaper to ask the radar than the county question. So if we were gonna ask one, it would make more sense to be the radar, right? Because it's cheaper.
Yes?
You following?
Yes.
So the county question would narrow it down to a county, but it would be more expensive than a radar, which would effectively do the same thing. If we dropped a radar in Paris that was big enough, it could.
It also leaves like some odd areas at the edge, the south edge there.
We had said that we think Mom is going to do something like stay on the axis of the line, like stay right on the X or Y axis, so that when we ask the coastline question, it's, and she's going to say, we're closer to the East Coast, and then we're going to go all the way out into the middle of the remaining area, when in reality, they're still right
on the edge.
They're still right on the edge, like in the middle.
Is there anything on the edge that would be...
Mount Sterling is on the edge.
I mean, your line looks pretty janky there. Are you sure that's the middle?
It's rough drawing. Oof. We're going towards Paris,
Okay,
so yeah.
All right.
Well, you're going to start going towards Paris here shortly. I'm going to route us because Dad doesn't know where he's going. You're going to turn left here.
Yeah, of course I am, now that we're stopped behind... Yeah. Sure, why not?
We haven't been cursed yet.
We're cursed.
Oh, wait a minute.
We've
been cursed.
Oh.
We were cursed 15 minutes ago. I just noticed.
Oh, really? What do we got?
Curse of the luxury car.
Oh, God.
Oh,
What's that?
nuts.
Oh, crap.
We've been cursed.
We're cursed,
I didn't
all
see
right.
the message go through, but we were cursed 15 minutes ago. The seekers must take a photo of a more expensive car before asking another question.
Did they send a picture of a car?
They did not send a picture. I don't feel bad about not noticing that curse for 15 minutes because we can't really do anything until they send a picture of their car. You're bearing right to 64 East. Because we're heading to Paris, right?
Yes.
It's like Paris is the rough center of what we have left.
Okay. That'll be our regrouping point if we haven't figured something out by then. Blip, 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 blip. Why? Who? What? Not us? Okay.
Okay, we found a really cool car that said Pandem on it. That was like a luxury car, but we can't figure out what the price on it is. It's not showing up anywhere, so we've moved on and we found another car. We've sent the text prematurely, which is a lesson learned. We need to figure out how much it costs Go into that Lil's place right there. It's the coffee shop, and I'll try and figure out.
Come in here for a second. There's a happy place one here too.
Oh, okay, good. Happy Place Coffee. We're going in.
We should get a hot coffee. Something warm? Yeah.
Sir, can I ask you a question? Do you know anything about cars?
Not much.
I don't know what kind of car this is outside. We're doing like a challenge, and I didn't know if you knew what kind of car this was.
Is it right out front?
Yeah.
Which one?
This one that says Panda on it. No, the white one across the street right here. This one. Yeah.
That's the thing, like they can knock me off anytime. I wouldn't have to go.
Okay.
They sent a car. It is a Range Rover. I do see a reflection. This is the photo that they just sent, which you'll see on screen. But here, there's a reflection of a modern-looking building in the car.
Am I going right here?
You are, yes. There's a reflection of what it looks like courthouse architecture, maybe.
Oh, yeah?
It is a Range Rover. It's not very expensive, I don't think. How expensive is a Range Rover?
No, they're not cheap. Yeah, I had some questions about the after party.
Yes, he's talking about our after party that we had after the last round, where I got to explore Perryville for almost 5 hours, and we found a little Mexican restaurant.
Ooh, almost 5 hours.
So we need to take a picture of a car that's over $75,000.
All right, does that count a police car? Because taxpayers might argue that police car is costing them a lot more than that.
If we see a Cybertruck, this thing's all over,
Gee,
right?
What's going on? I don't know how much they are.
How much are Cybertrucks?
I don't know.
Cybertruck is $80K. I've got my phone ready to go if in the event that we see an
There's
expensive.
a Dodge Charger. How much is that one?
I don't know. I just took a picture of it just in case. No, it's not beating that. I don't know. This would be helpful if I knew anything about cars.
Consider this an education. You could also look for a car dealer. Old Paris.
That's true.
If we see a car dealer, we could just stop. I
PT
guess.
Cruiser, is that gonna do
I
it
don't
for
think
us?
that'll do it now.
I see Cybertrucks here all the time. Wouldn't that be exciting to get one?
We're running into a rough spot. We've sent Curse of the luxury car, but we cannot figure out what kind of car this is.
Is that open?
No, I've just pulled the door. It's not open. Lil's must have a menu, so we're gonna go try and do. Can we take back a Curse? If we've already sent it.
They just have to find a car that's of equal value. So we'll just have to send anything.
Okay, that Range Rover. There's a Range Rover right there. That's a luxury car.
Where?
Right here. Oh, I'm taking a picture of the Range Rover. Range Rover secured. Okay. I need to figure out how much it costs, but we're doing like a little YouTube thing, yeah. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Okay. We've secured paper for our Curse of the. What's it called? Curse of the Ransom note. Spell out Curse of the.
That's what I'm
Ransom
doing.
note. Okay.
Okay, these are all extra pieces here.
Is there words of and the that we can just like.
Probably.
We are vlogging. No, we're doing a challenge where we have to spell out words with like a menu. But it's really it's really hard because all these.
who?
No, I think we're okay. We just don't have any scissors.
Who's it for?
Can we use scissors?
I think if we can, she's offering. I think we can. There's
Shout out Lil's Coffee Shop.
Yes, and we're gonna be here.
We're buying something too. We just haven't. We have to do this first. Oh, we're just YouTubing it.
Yeah, it's a game. It's like a hide and seek game. We're hiding from people that are seeking us.
Yes,
So
people are
we
looking
are-
for us.
It's an
Across
80
the country.
Yeah, it's an 80-mile
Kentucky.
radius in Kentucky, and we've hidden here. There are actually just 2 others that are seeking us right now. Yeah.
Oh, here's the word of.
Okay. I had this one.
Okay, Curse of Ransom and Note might be hard.
Yeah, we'll have to piece it together.
Does Ransom have? Ransom doesn't have an E in it.
Oh. Go ahead. Just keep going.
There's a W. We have an E and a W that we do not need.
That's okay. I understand.
This is beautiful music.
I know.
What's going on?
Okay. Sage!
So we need a R-A-N and an N.
Okay, there's an N.
Oh, here's an N too.
And I have a W, which we could use as an upside down. Right? Oh, here's an M.
C-U-R-S-E of the...
Where's the R?
I didn't have an R.
Yeah, we did. Here's, wait. Curse. Oh, shit. Curse. Send it. You send it, and I'll clean this up. Did you curse him?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
The Ransom. I spelled it wrong, but it's fine.
You couldn't even see what we were doing. All right, Sage. Where are they?
Oh, they're coming towards us, actually. They were going towards Frankfurt. Now they're coming towards us.
Shoot. They're going to be close.
They're 10 miles away.
Okay. God dang it. All right. Well, this is going to buy some time, right?
Yeah.
Because they have to do this before they ask another question. Correct?
He liked the message.
Good. I hope he enjoys it. That'll buy us a few minutes. All right, so we are...
They're 10 miles away.
They're 10 miles away, and we are only 30 minutes in. This could be a short game. Jet laggers.
We need to ask... Well, they can't ask another question, right? Until they come pick us?
Right. Did he ask another question?
No.
Okay. That was kind of chaotic.
Look at the sea over there. Shout out Lil's Coffee. And look at it. Look at this little shop inside. Wait, that's so awesome.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna have to come back here.
We need to get something like warm to drink, I guess.
Yeah. It's so cute in here.
So cute. What are you getting?
I'm getting a hot chocolate. Look at it. This is awesome. Oh, look at those. Some cinnamon
Okay,
rolls.
so I gotta see where they are.
okay.
I'm getting nervous about it.
Dad says those racehorses are going to be worth more than the cars here. So we're planning our next question for when we do get a picture of a cooler car than theirs. It has to be something that gives us a direction to go from Paris. So
Paris is roughly the center point of our current wedge.
we could just ask for another thermometer.
You mean like north-south?
Yeah.
East-west, something? If we cut the region in half, that makes the wedge even smaller. Really zero in on them fast.
We took a picture of a car that Dad thinks was a Cadillac Escalade,
That black one with the black tinted windows?
it definitely would get us.
That's definitely a Cadillac Escalade.
Are you sure about that? 'Cause I don't
Yes.
know.
Yes, Queen, yes.
Oh, we just got cursed again. Curse of the ransom note.
Oh, no. That means we gotta stop at a store. Is that the one where you have to cut out letters? Wait. Aren't they supposed to
They have to
send
do
the
it as
curse
well.
in the ransom letter thing?
They just did.
Oh, come on. What is this?
Of course, the girls are doing the friggin' arts and crafts. Screw that. They agreed that $74,000 is the price to beat, by the way.
Okay.
For the car. So we know that now. So that's just our next question has to be asked like a ransom note. So we're gonna have to stop.
We're gonna have to get like a magazine.
a
or
magazine and a pair of scissors or
something.
something.
We didn't bring any scissors. I do have a pocket knife. Does that count?
We'll have to use that or buy scissors. I'm not convinced that is a Cadillac Escalade.
Okay.
That's
What's this vehicle coming up behind us here? Take a look at it. Is that a Cybertruck?
I don't think that's a Cybertruck, but that's a really fancy looking car.
Okay, so
Better.
we just left Lil's after completing Curse of the Ransom Note, and we believe that they'll have to come into a town to...
They're coming here.
They'll have to come into a town to
nothing
complete them
else.
because they're all like in the middle of nowhere where we were just driving.
So we are a little upset. Well, let's cross. It says not to, but we're crossing anyway. Okay, well, I know. Here it is. We're here though. Okay. I just don't want to get stuck.
A visible place.
Not being in our hiding place, because if they come within half a mile, we have to stay where we are.
Okay, let's see where they are.
Okay, let's get on the property. Oh man. Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, they're like right on top of us already.
Shoot. Where are they right now?
We're 6 minutes out from the Walmart in Paris. We're gonna stop and I guess get a freaking magazine or newspaper or something.
And a little pair of craft scissors, because they're crafty. Yay!
The girls are so crafty.
Yay!
Throw a little ransom note.
Yay!
I got that one last time, but I didn't want to freaking do it.
Let's
So
throw a little monkey wrench into their little game. La 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 la.
yeah,
Girls. Yay!
they could be in Paris.
We could have passed them already.
Hopefully this footage doesn't become haunting because we already passed them or something.
You know, there's a golf course over there, and there are water spouts just going berserk, watering the lawn. But the fact is, it's like 25 degrees out. So that just seems like a bad idea. How many cards have they gotten so far?
I don't know, but they only drew 3. They drew 5 cards and picked 3, and 2 were curses. So that means they've got something left.
Probably a time. I'm going with a 5-minute timer.
Hopefully 5 minutes.
They're going to the Walmart. They're going to a Walmart party. They're going to a Walmart.
Where is the Walmart here?
2 miles away.
Okay. So they're going to be doing the car. They haven't cleared that yet.
They're definitely going into Walmart to get the supplies that they need.
Okay. So that's going to buy us a little time. They're close. They are going to be working on ransom note and
Luxury car. They haven't sent back
luxury
luxury
car.
car yet.
So they can't ask another question. I don't think they can find us without another question.
Yeah, me either.
Now,
They were just researching and searching and searching.
I think they might send a ask for a picture. Tristan's really about the pictures. So we also need to be careful that we're not seen walking around, because if you remember, that's how Tristan got caught.
We're seeing something that's definitely more expensive than than 75,000. All right, they're 45 minutes in. We are pulling into the dealership lot now.
Hey, this is Dan Cummins.
I'd rather blow my head off.
I just pulled a dad. I wasn't recording that whole time.
See? I'm not the only idiot in the car. I'd rather drive.
Here we
my
go.
sport
Oh, that's a
Dan Cummins
Corvette.
deal.
Right? That's a Corvette.
I don't know, but it's more than 75,000. So.
Pull up a little bit.
Oh yeah, I can pull all around it. Get out, poke it, touch it, love it, feel it.
Okay.
Weirdo. Make love to it.
Yeah, that looks like a Corvette, right?
That's definitely a Corvette.
Let's look it up. Okay, we've definitely cleared the curse of the luxury car with the Corvette. If anything, I've learned I need to learn more about friggin' cars.
Luxury cars, great.
I can change a tire, I can check my oil, place all the fluids, but ask me what kind of car I'm looking at, and I'm hopeless. We're pulling into Walgreens right now. We're looking to find what?
We are looking to find materials to clear the ransom note curse.
Which we do. I guess it's not something we have to clear. It's just
We can't
our
ask
next
another
question has to be asked
Oh, I see.
via the
What
ransom
an
note.
epic pain in the neck.
So it's 9:17. Do you think that we can do all this before 9:30 and get back on the road
I think
again?
if we hustle, we can.
Let's do it. We're gonna try and not be stopped here longer than we have to.
Do you think that's a good idea?
Hearse of the luxury car cleaned.
Okay. All right, well.
Maybe they went to a car dealership.
The fact is, they probably did, because there was one on the way. And the fact is, our luxury car turned out to be not so luxury after all. Oh,
They definitely went to, see, they went to the dealership.
yeah, they did. Walking. They're walking right now. They can ask a question now.
They didn't do ransom.
Well,
Oh,
but
do you get to, oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, once you resolve it, then you can ask another one, I think. So they've resolved that, so they can ask one, and they definitely will.
They're about 2 miles away from us right now.
They're still at,
They were at
well,
the,
they're leaving Dan Cummins now.
oh, okay. So they weren't actually at the Walmart then. They were at,
No, they were at the car
there.
dealer. What's the tallest structure in our line of sight right now? We don't want to have it be our church that we have to
oh, you're right.
identify.
Yeah, they're about, we need to go. They're about a mile out from our half mile at this point. They still have Curse of the Ransom note, and they haven't asked a question yet.
An hour.
They haven't asked another question yet.
Okay, so technically this is our hiding spot. I feel like,
This back there, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to stay kind of here too, so that we can deal with their question that I know is coming. And I just feel
Okay.
like it's going to be a
And we're not directly on Main Street, so they'll have to like cut into the side to do that. It's very pretty though. It's calm. It's calm for a morning.
They're sitting here in the car at Walgreens.
So they went into Walgreens.
So they're getting a magazine or something like that. Right?
Yeah. I mean, that took us what? It took us 20 minutes on the recording to do that, to do the ransom note. And we went to a local shop. They're going right into the Walgreens.
Tristan is the one that went into the store. And Kelly is sitting there
In the car.
waiting.
But they still have 5 minutes until they need to leave for their train. So maybe
That's
they,
true,
maybe
too.
they maybe they can do it and they can't do it in time and have to wait 15 more minutes.
I think it's likely that they're going to have to wait. I'm glad you remembered that. Okay.
Hopefully they're remembering it too.
Well-
So, do you want to take a walk that way?
Just to our hiding spot? Yeah.
Because we haven't gone in there yet. We just drove by it.
All right, rolling into Walgreens. Pick up the stuff. We need reading materials. Are there any? Ah. Ah. Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. So, what's the? What do we grab here?
Yeah, I don't think it matters. Just something with big letters.
Big Minecraft magazine. Nice. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of letters here. We can cut the crap out of this thing.
Yeah, let's get it.
All right. Good deal. And away we go. It's arts and crafts time, baby.
All right, here's the situation. We don't know what our next question should be yet, but it's 9:24. We can either stay frozen here until 9:45.
Train leaves in 6 minutes.
We're not exactly at the midway point, so if we do a thermometer, there's going to be more area north than there is south. The thing is, though, north of here, the biggest place is Cynthiana. I think it has to be another thermometer, and if they end up being north of us, then that's huge.
if we could wipe out the northern area, that would leave a really, really narrow swath.
Because if we go north and they say hotter, then that pretty much leaves the Cynthiana as the biggest thing left. So that would be the no-brainer of where to go, and then we could just work from there.
What about Oddville?
If they say south, it could be Mount Sterling, it could be Lexington, it could still be here in Paris.
Could be Mount Sterling. What do we do? Just cut out letters? We need just individual letters cut out?
So it's a thermometer, so it has to be at least 5 words and coherent.
So how's the question worded there?
What did we use already? We used the 3-mile thermometer?
We used the 3-mile.
So let's say
Those were the days.
5-mile thermometer. Thermometer is a big word. 5-mile. Our question, 5-mile thermometer.
Our question.
Or question, 5-mile thermometer.
North.
That's 5 words. That's coherent.
Is it though?
How is that not coherent?
Well, we're saying north. I mean, north of what? Are we going
north of our location?
If you think so.
I think you're an idiot if you don't think that's coherent. That is coherent.
How dare you?
We could add going north if you wanted to.
What I can do is pull this awesome Minecraft poster out of the magazine and go, yeah, baby! Not because it's a cool poster, but because there are big letters. Although it... Game? No. Drops? No. Have? No. Revolutionized? Not helpful. How? Content. I'm looking for words that we need. What are the words we need? 2 minutes, dude. 2 minutes! And which way? Oh, God. The train is starting, but it's not rolling yet. What are you cutting out?
I'm cutting out the for the thermometer.
Piece our own?
I think we might just need to wait here for 15 minutes.
Why don't we just roll the 5
Because
miles and...
we're not ready for the we have to ask, then travel the distance.
Well, I think part of it says that I'm about to.
Or I just traveled.
I about to, or I just traveled. Isn't that one of the options? My input is to roll the 5 miles north while you're working on that.
Yep. You're on GPS duty, though.
I will follow this thing here. This has big letters in it. I was looking at it. I'm telling you. It's not just a fine poster. All right, we're going north right now. Bam. North.
Last time you said that we were going the wrong direction.
Shut your pie hole. We are going north. It says so right there on the dashboard of this train. This train is rolling north. I am the conductor.
Okay, I've spelled thermometer. This is tough. This is tough to do.
This guy's over there hacking up that freaking magazine like a champ. Look, there's a field full of sheep over there. I think it's time we revealed your true nature. I'll pull over. You run out there, throw your shirt off, get down on your hands and knees, and start chomping grass. Throw your head back and go, bah!
I'm not listening to you at all right now, man. I'm locked in. I'm trying to cut up this magazine.
Yeah? Well, we're still going north, see? Right there. North. And we're 1 mile in. But we will have saved time, big time here, because we will have driven this 5 miles while you're putting that thing together. Then we will land blast them with the question. And in your little ransom note style, what is that?
That's the 5. Ugh. This is exactly why I didn't want to do this when I was the hider.
Because all this nonsense? That is a lot of nonsense right there.
It is very pretty out here.
Do you think this is someone's house? Or this is like a...
Yeah. I hope it isn't.
We're just walking around someone's driveway. They're going to come out and say, what are you doing? Here we go. Hopefully this isn't someone's backyard. I really hope it isn't.
There's a flag.
Well,
What does it say? Okay, let's go.
donated by, what's a Farrell's Landing?
Garden Club of Kentucky.
Hope we don't get shot. No.
Why would anyone shoot us?
I mean, for walking in their grass and...
This is a public place.
It's an arboretum for sure.
It is. Okay. All right.
You can pull the chairs out here.
All right. So,
They're close.
they are close. And it is only 9:30. So now we wait. We're waiting for them to be ripping stuff out of a magazine and creating a ransom note, right?
Yeah.
Let me double check that.
I'm going to look at where they are.
Yes.
Wow, I think that whole thing was not recorded because the button is red, but the filming is not counting off a timer, so I have no idea what we just filmed or didn't. That's really annoying. Does this thing just shut off on its own?
No, it usually is user error.
Ah, I got your user error.
Could we do the ask 5-mile thermometer?
I suppose you could try to pull that.
Is that coherent?
I think it's coherent. You might get grief.
Because question is going to be a lot to do. I'm knocking stuff over. We're pulling over on the side of the road because I think I've got it ready.
I've pulled in to a place.
Okay.
The train just stopped. It's 9:39. We got 6 minutes. All right. Now, assemble that freaking question and
Okay.
stop freaking out. Freak boy. God dang it. The assembling is happening. Arts and craftsman right here in the street, in the seat. It's happening. It's happening. What the hell are you doing?
Dude, shut up.
Should have seen him flopping around like a penguin out of water a minute ago trying to get his coat off.
Dude, we're on the same team.
5-mile thermometer.
9:41, we've got 4 minutes till we have to move again.
4 minutes. There we go. There we go.
Okay.
Take that picture. That's coherent.
And, you know, we could sit Indian style, hidden by the bushes.
Yeah, underneath the bushes we could.
We have to be ready for our next question and our next curse. Hopefully we get one. Because this is going to be the shortest run in the history of Kentucky jet lag.
Okay, so they were 2 miles away from us.
Okay, now?
They look to be farther, but it could still be
Yeah.
2 minutes. I hope they just continue driving, like drive farther away from us. They're going 14 now. How do they go from 60 to 14?
Because Tristan, is he driving? I didn't prepare for how cold it is today.
It is a little chilly.
Can I hold your coffee for a minute?
Yes.
Curse
They're on
of the
some side road.
ransom note.
They're on some side
Are
road.
they on some like wild goose chase thinking, oh, I think they would hide here?
Maybe they're near the Bourbon Drive-In.
Okay. Why would they be there?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
shoot, he texted. Ask
The
5-mile thermometer north.
ask, what? That doesn't even make sense. What does it say?
Oh, shoot. The ask 5-mile thermometer north. Should I say what?
Yeah, their question doesn't make sense. Your question doesn't make sense.
This is their picture.
They have responded.
Oh boy. All right, what do we got?
What?
They just said what?
Sage just said what?
Does that mean they don't understand?
The ask 5-mile thermometer north.
So yeah, read the thing. We just traveled 5 miles north. Are we hotter or colder?
She said, yeah, but what's the question? And I said, read the note. I don't know.
Oh.
The ask, 5-mile thermometer north. Okay, so I just traveled 5 miles. Am I hotter or colder?
Colder.
if we say colder, they're gonna think they need to go south.
Which is right.
I think it's fine. We can answer. I know what he's saying.
The ask 5 mile thermometer north.
Yeah, it's fine. He's not really asking it
So
in
I
the
need to say
way.
colder.
Yes.
They're gonna turn right around.
I don't know. They might, but that's the truth, right?
Maybe they pass Paris again though.
Maybe they're gonna think it's
Way
south of Paris.
Way south.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can hope. All right. My hand's freezing.
I think this is still good.
We're doing it.
We're hitting
Go!
colder. 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Colder.
Some guy just
Okay.
waved us down in the middle of the road.
To
and said,
tell us to hurry up.
Hurry!
Get on by.
Hurry!
He's blocking traffic because there's a big truck.
Colder. So they're south of Paris.
Oh, that's big. That's big.
That makes me think that they're still in Lexington. And they pulled a...
They pulled a fast one on us.
Okay.
Send us on a wild goose chase.
So we went north of Paris,
Right.
and it was colder.
So we've got a swath of land we can start chopping up.
That's a rough... Okay, do we want to fire off another question before they curse us here?
Are they gonna?
They likely will, if they can. Could be a good time for a radar, maybe?
Solid. We cleared the curses.
Yeah, the curses are all clear.
So that's good.
All right, let's see where they are. Are they moving back this way?
Yep.
They are.
Oh my gosh. Yep. They're like 2 streets from us.
Okay. Hit the dirt.
Okay.
Hit the dirt.
Yeah, they're like really close to us.
Okay. This is scary.
Yeah. Half a mile from us.
Oh my god. Okay, Sage, you better hide.
Let me see. If we asked a radar right now. Well, hold on, wait, there's a way that we could do a custom radar that hits everything of Lexington that's still in the zone, but leaves out Mount Sterling.
Okay. Okay.
If we did a 17-mile radar from where we are right now, it perfectly leaves out Mount Sterling while encompassing everything of Lexington that remains. And it encompasses Winchester just for good measure. Basically, if this radar was a miss, they would be in Mount Sterling, I think.
Solid. Let's do it.
Okay.
We are currently, train is going around the town square, town center. In
What is our address right now? 21 Artery Place, Paris, Kentucky.
yes, we are clearly in Paris, Kentucky, and hopefully that big truck there isn't backing out because that'd be ugly.
All right, it's been sent.
Shoot. How would they be able to find us? Are they looking for the car?
Shoot, if they see the car, we're screwed.
Well, we're not near the car.
Radar.
What is
Are you
it?
within 17 miles of our location? How much do we draw? How much do we draw?
I don't know. Draw 2, pick 1.
Okay, here you go.
Okay.
Top one.
Please be a curse, please. Okay.
What does it say? Show the
Curse.
camera.
Curse of the Spotty Memory. For the rest of the run, one random category of questions will be disabled at all times. After this curse is cast, the seekers must roll a die to determine the category of questions to be disabled until the next question is asked. After the next question has been asked, the seekers will roll the die again to select a new category to be disabled until the next question is asked. The same category can be disabled multiple times in a row. Casting cost: discard 2 time bonus cards.
Curse of the Spotty Memory. Which is what? Discard 2 time bonus cards. We don't freaking have them. Go.
Pick the other one.
Please let it be
Time bonus.
20-minute.
Okay, so we're discarding. What's the curse of the spotty memory though?
Let's roll a die to determine the
This
category
is the only card that we have. It's the
of
30-minute
questions. Okay, let's do it. Curse 'em. Curse of the spotty memory.
Quick voiceover to explain a confusing moment here. Mom and Sage just drew a 20-minute bonus card and the curse of the spotty memory. To use that curse, the casting cost is to discard 2 other time bonus cards, and currently they only have 1 in their hand. For answering the 17-mile radar question, they technically are supposed to draw 2 cards and pick 1, meaning they should only have picked 1 card to keep between the 20-minute bonus and the curse. However, as you'll see, they discarded the bonus they had in their hand along with the 20-minute bonus they just drew on top of casting the curse. In the long run, this didn't affect the game heavily, nor the amount of fun we had playing at all, but in general, we try our best to follow the rules. Sometimes little hiccups happen, and as much as we want to be, we are not Sam, Ben, or Adam, so don't be too hard on us. If anything, I hope our transparency helps anyone who wants to play this avoid these little issues in your own game. Anywho, back to the game.
He said another question.
Okay.
Tallest structure from your current sightline.
We delayed too long. Answer yes.
Curse.
And hit him with a curse. We delayed too long.
And we need to take a picture of the tallest structure. What's the tallest structure?
Maybe
We
train
could really blow their minds and ask for a photo as well. It just adds 1 more card onto the stuff they get to draw. Should we bully them?
They already know they're abusing us with cards. I say we bully them every chance we get.
What photo should we ask here?
I like the 5 building. I mean, but it would tell us if they were hiding in the woods or in town or somewhere else.
It's not a bad idea.
I mean, it could narrow down some things if they're at a park somewhere.
We could do tallest structure from your current sight line.
That's pretty good.
I'll let you decide. I think 5 buildings is good to get a vibe check, but I think tallest structure from your current sight line is also good.
I say both.
We have to wait 15 minutes between each photo question.
Oh, that sucks. Let's do tallest structure then. Current sight line, tallest structure. Go. 1 card, which won't be a curse.
It's been sent. I say we start there. It says that they're typing, so I'm expecting a response here on this radar. They are within 17 miles of our location.
Oh, wow. Okay, so...
Oh, they just cursed us.
Bastards! Gah! Curses! Curses! What'd they curse us with?
Curse of the spotty memory.
Oh, I can tell you that's no fun.
So basically, a category is disabled for the rest of our run, but every time that we ask a question, we roll a die to determine what category is disabled for the time being.
So
You see what I'm saying?
we have to roll to see what category is excluded next after each question.
So they hit us with the curse after I sent the photo question.
So we're thinking this is the tallest from our sight line. That one's taller in general, but this one is.
Okay. I think I'm going to take it of the chimney
Okay.
because I think that's tallest from our sight line. This?
Yeah.
Or this? This gives too much. I like this second one better.
Yeah, that's good. That's good enough. Has to be in 3/4 of the frame.
Shall I send it?
Yeah, send it to Tristan. With beautiful music in the background.
I know. I hope they don't. See, that would be a recording of sound. If we had to record sound right now, that would be horrible.
Dang.
Is that on here?
I don't know. Is there one?
I think we should sit.
Okay, so we roll a die right now to determine the category that is disabled until we ask another question. Let's stop. Let's pull over. We got 5 minutes to sort this, if you're able to.
All right, give me a minute. Navigating the train stop here.
New intel here. They're within. I was expecting that radar to be a miss, so now I'm really confused.
We're a little turned around now. Would have been better if it was. So they're actually effectively.
Maybe we should just ask for a radar right now.
They're either in Lexington or Winchester. It sounds like.
Winchester's out right now.
Why is Winchester out?
It's not. It's like below the thermometer line. Okay. Let's roll the die.
All right, what do we got here?
So they have to be within this area. This is 17 miles of our location right now.
So we could be right on top of them. So what towns do we have in that 17-mile circle?
If this is to be believed, if this is accurate, these rough drawings, then we've got. I don't know. I kind of want to ask another radar, maybe. I'm feeling lost. It's now 10:01, so we're stuck here until 10:15.
Yeah, we got 13 minutes until we roll again.
Ideally, we want a 6 here, I think, because that would be the ultra category, and we really don't ask many questions from that. I think our next question is probably going to be a radar, which would be a 3. So we really don't want a 3.
I hope they don't like get rid of a crappy one that they don't even use. Like,
Well, they
Ultra.
they roll it.
I know, but like, what if they roll ultra? They don't use ultra.
Right.
Mix it all up here.
That's
6.
a 6. That's ultra. So that's ultra questions are disabled until we ask our next question, and then we have to roll again.
Well, we aren't asking ultra questions anyway, right?
Yeah.
Not right now.
Okay.
All right, so what do? Where's the map?
They have to roll.
Do we draw for the photo? We didn't draw for the photo.
I didn't.
Draw one. We just need to draw one. So we should have one. We never drew one.
Okay, we didn't. Thank you.
1, 3, 2, 1. Okay, discard 2, draw 3. Dang it.
We don't have it.
No. That was so anticlimactic.
I'm so excited. I was like,
It's so anticlimactic.
time 10:05.
We're not even. Yeah, it's 10:05.
It's okay.
We're not even gonna get a chance to read. They need to go away from Paris. Get out of Paris.
What are they doing right now?
I forgot we asked that question. They just sent a picture of the tall structure from their current sight line.
What's the picture?
I don't know.
Oh my God!
Where's
What's the
your
picture?
They are bullying us with curses.
Would you expect anything less? You wait till I'm the hider.
That
It's
is
gonna be ugly.
really unhelpful.
Let me see. What?
What is that?
This is the oh, it's a chimney.
That's the tallest structure from their current sight line.
So that's a chimney of a really old house. Yeah, that's clearly a chimney of a really old house right there. Or something. That could be any one of these places.
I mean, we hadn't really considered the fact they could be here. What they could think that we're in the Endgame right now.
Should we radar them?
We can't until. But think about it. Every time we ask a question, we have to roll that die again.
I know, right?
Keep an eye at all times.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's a red car that scared the shit out of us. No, they're still over there by the church.
Okay.
The red car really did scare me.
It did me too. I was like, no, oh my god.
I think we're at a small enough area where we need to start thinking smaller scale, right?
Send a photo. That wasn't really helpful. It was just
Yeah, that wasn't as helpful as I wanted it to be. Let's say that we've dropped a 5-mile radar and it hit and it missed. Where would they be? But if we drop a 5-mile and it hits, that would all but confirm them in Paris.
Which would mean we were basically
in the Endgame.
Close to the Endgame. We're on the line. So if we drop a 5-mile now, we're actually only getting 2.5 miles on the bottom part because we already know the top part's not it. So if we were to travel a little this way, we could section out that whole. We could knock out that whole little janky area in the end here if we get within 5 miles of the border there, and then we could all but confirm it's in this half of the section.
We could risk it for the biscuit and just ask like a 3-mile thermometer. We used our choose a distance. So if we did a 3 mile and it missed, that confirms Paris is no. But if it hit, it's like a high risk, high reward. Because if it hits, we're right on top of them. But if it misses,
how many cards do they get for that?
They draw 2, pick 1.
Do it.
3 mile though, or 5 mile?
I guess we get the same information for 5 mile though, don't we? And it
Just a little
wipes
bit
out
more.
more area.
But it's also what you said, where like half of the circle is basically useless because we've already cut off that area. With
Well, it would be the same if we only did the 3 mile. We'd only get 1.5 miles, which is barely outside of what a normal end game would be.
Let me check my map. I think we're gonna ask a 3 mile thermometer.
3 mile thermometer.
That's basically it's like a high risk, high reward. We're basically confirming or not if they're in Paris.
We're cutting off basically 3/4 of Paris.
3 mile radar?
3 mile radar, do it. And they get to draw a card.
Do we want to ask another question to chase it with? We could ask another photo. The tall structure was not very good.
We're feeding them cards by doing that. What's another question? We could try the 5 building.
I just feel like that's going to be like
Garbage.
and I don't know. We could do tallest building visible from station. It must include the roof and 2 sides.
That's a good one.
So like it gives us a picture of what is around their station.
Do that one.
You think that's okay?
Do that one. And they may try to zoom in real hard on it though, which again may be unhelpful.
We have to roll the die again.
Oh, from asking the question?
Crap.
I mean, roll that thing. Smack it in there. There you go. That's a roll. All right. Oh,
Damn it.
crap. What's 3? We should have kept the 6.
It's radar questions. Now we're asking photo. Tallest structure or tallest building visible from station.
From your station. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so he just texted us a
What did he
radar
say?
question. Are you within 3 miles of our location? We rolled a 6, eliminating ultra questions. That's literally what I said. Okay, radar is draw 2.
What'd you do?
I'm just saying yes to the radar question, and then they'll roll it.
No.
They have to.
Oh gosh. 10-minute bonus. I wanted to have this like prep to go. Okay.
We have to pick one, so we have to pick the 10-minute. Okay, so they.
So now they know they're within 3 miles. Excuse me.
Tallest building visible from station. That's why he didn't ask a radar question. So photo. We can pick. What's photo? I don't know.
The photo first.
Draw one.
What is it now?
Draw one. Tallest building visible from station.
Okay,
It's that
I'm
one.
gonna have to go.
It's that one.
Which one?
That's the tallest building. In between the trees.
Yeah, I know, but I gotta go take a picture of it.
You can take it on here.
Okay, so now we have to roll again. So 10 minutes ago we rolled a 6, making it so we can't ask ultra questions. Then we asked a radar, rolled again,
Right.
eliminated radar.
Right.
So then we asked.
What is it? What do you got?
They're within 3 miles.
They just answered. They're within 3 miles.
They're within,
What?
They're in Paris, Kentucky.
It's over.
It's over. Okay. Then we asked a photo question. So now we're rolling again. So whatever we roll here is eliminated until our next question.
Oh my God! It's into the black hole. What a jackass.
I've got another one. Let's just leave it. Let's just do it on the dash.
Dash roll.
That's a 1.
That's a 1.
Matching questions. So we cannot ask a matching question until we ask our next
You want to
question.
inform them? Just roll the 1. Can't answer. Can't ask a matching question until we ask another one.
They're with the high risk, high reward paid off. They're within 3 miles. They're here. They probably think we're in the end game right now. So look down here. This is our circle, right? But because of that thermometer we asked, only the bottom half is actually in play, right?
That's right. That's right. Bow, cheeky, bow, bow.
Let's get a time check. They're at 1:45. Oh. I've got a goal here. We need to find them before 442.
I'd say we're well on the way to do that.
Knock on wood.
Julie's still taking a picture of the tallest. And the only thing we have is a freaking 10-minute bonus. Dang it. Why would they ask 17 miles though? Not even 2 hours?
Sorry.
That's fine.
It must include the roof and 2 sides, with the roof of the building being in the third. I didn't even look at that, but I did take a picture of the whole thing. Okay, this one.
That's a roof and on one side though. Should I go run over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot. Yeah. I'm sorry. That stinks. So it looks like we're in trouble.
Oh no.
What?
It's 10:16.
Shit! We missed our train stop. I just gave them 15 minutes.
So we're now trapped here for another 15 minutes.
Although I'm looking at these roofs on top
That's
of
okay.
this.
I'm gonna step out of the car for a second.
Let's do that. Let's have a look.
We've got 15 minutes anyway.
I mean, there's a church right there, which is what's playing as our stations. Do we see the Kia anywhere?
There's a lot of churches here, like right in downtown.
I know. I expect it fully. That was probably the strategy to look up the place with the most churches.
This is the car photo that they sent for the luxury car picture, and in the reflection of the window in that car,
Oh, nice.
you can kind of see.
Ah, yeah. What is that? That's downtown area.
There's a lot of churches around here. I'm waiting for their photo question to come through. Tallest building from site or from station. That'll be very telling when it comes through, I think. I'm really glad that radar pulled off, because if that missed, that 3-miler, I don't know where we would have gone next.
Very suspicious. Bourbon County Judicial Center, so we know we're in Bourbon County. See the rounded things on top of the windows down there? Yeah. That's what the reflection revealed, but it wasn't that color brick though. Keep track of the time so we can rush back to the train before the doors close on us. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's the same kind of...
That's the same style of awning style thing there. But it was a tan colored building, right?
It was a tan colored building. We're kind of just walking downtown because we're trapped here for another 15 minutes anyway, because we missed the train leaving. We're just saying that we've driven through Paris, but we've never actually spent time here. But there's so many little shops and stuff.
There is.
That was one of my favorite things about hiding in Perryville, is I got to see like little local shops and stuff. Mm-hmm. Look at that.
You like to focus in on the little thing.
I mean, come on, that's awesome. And I just look at that. Right there.
Nice mural.
We're in horse country right now. I mean, this is awesome.
So I think that I got it. It's the roof and 2 sides of the building, but it's really zoomed in. So I don't know if it's gonna count.
We're
just taking a picture of...
You're supposed to take it from the station, not like, do you know what I'm saying?
The tallest building from our station?
From our station, yes. From your station.
Fuck. Okay, I'm going back.
And they're actually on foot right now.
I know, that's why I went and took it and then I left. Okay.
I don't know if it is even safe, but that funeral home across the street is the tallest building.
Ah, fuck, I got confused. Yes. Fuck.
We've cut over because I saw that white chimney up in the distance and I thought maybe it was...
Was the tallest building from the church?
It was tallest building from their current sight line. This kind of looks like it.
It's a little promising.
This is...
I don't think that's the right chimney.
I don't know. Let's get a little bit closer. It looks... maybe? I'm leaning no, but it's possible. Seen from a different angle, maybe. First Presbyterian Church. This is a church right here. This could be their church. Hold on, let me look at the picture again. Ah, I thought that was so promising, but I just don't think that's it. Because the one that they have in their picture has like a black smudge on it or something. It looked so promising though. Is it possible that could be it maybe? And I'm just not seeing it? I felt really good about that one, especially with the church being right here. I don't know. I see other ones down this way, right there.
But I don't think that's right because the chimney's got a odd divot on this building that doesn't exist in the picture. And he just ran down here and disappeared. So either he went through a magic portal and off into another universe, or he's rounding the building and coming back up the front, perhaps. I'm going with the portal theory.
Oh shit. I'm exhausted. Fuck. Fuck, that's funny. Fuck, it's fucking them. I fucking can see them.
Are you okay? Oh no. I think that they're there.
They are, damn it. I can't take a picture of our fucking station. Because he's right there. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, he's right there. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I can't see them at all. I just hope he can't see me with my camouflage pants on. I hope Julie knows to shut up. Because I was like waving at her and pointing. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Shoot.
Okay, it's 10:26. We got 4 minutes to get back to the train. There's another chimney. Obviously, there's a lot of chimneys in this area. That one doesn't quite match either. Hey, look, my watch just told me a walk is detected.
10:27.
You think?
Are we getting in the car or what?
Well,
I feel like we might be here. We're just not looking in the right place.
let's take the next 15 to regroup. There's no point in getting in the car and doing circles if we don't know exactly where to go.
Yeah.
All right, we already looked down that way. We already looked down this way. I'm feeling like, what do you got? What do you got? Oh my God. Oh my God, what's happening? Is this what?
Was that not the funeral home we were just at? Wait a minute. That's the funeral home we were just at.
There's no way.
This was the video I just took of the funeral home.
Okay, yeah,
We've got that like half circle window.
yeah.
We've got the little speaker up at the top center. Is it? Wait, maybe it is.
Oh, there's a camera on the side of the wall there. Is that
Look.
showing up?
The same gutter.
Maybe we should ask the half-mile
That
question.
has to be it. There's no way. There's no way that has to be it.
We could ask the half-mile question. I mean, that would either rule in or out this area.
We could ask for a selfie.
Tough. If we ask the half-mile radar, then we'll know if we're in the Endgame or not.
Half-mile radar is not as big as you might think it is. It's just like two blocks in either direction.
Well, that funeral home is 2 blocks. It would either rule that in or
Let's
out.
walk that way again.
You like that funeral home, don't you?
We must have walked right by them. I hope that's not the building, because then we probably walked right past them.
Well, we haven't located their station yet.
Okay, I don't know where they are. Oh my god.
I was watching him on the map. Oh my god.
You were like, are you okay? And I was like,
I thought you had fallen or had hurt yourself.
no, he was right there.
Oh
That-
my god.
That white building is the building that I need to take a picture of.
Oh my god. He ran because I was watching him on Life 360 and he went from like 1 mile per hour to 6 miles per hour. They're trying to hide behind these bushes.
I cannot believe he did not see me.
Leaving Dad in the dust. This could be their church. I just took a comparison photo at this funeral home and it matched up perfectly. They're here. We probably walked right past them. They probably filmed me without me knowing.
He's literally on this corner, sizing up the funeral home right now. I'm scared.
Oh, I see him, I see him, I see him, I see him, I see him. Fuck, I see them. I see them.
They're here. Should we ask for a selfie? I'm gonna go around this side. We're dividing and conquering. I see a gazebo back there. I hope this isn't someone's house.
We're hiding so good.
Where's Tristan? Oh no, he just moved.
They were on that side over there when they took it though. Let's go look. Maybe they're hunkered down. Is that what the camouflage gear? Yeah, definitely get a selfie. Right here. See if you can line up and get the exact picture. See, it's got that little divot right there in the chimney. Oh yeah.
Dang it.
We got him!
Hello. Dang it. We were hiding so good.
You did pick up camouflage pants, you two dirty dogs.
They do have ghillie suits. Hello.
What has happened to you?
He's a Simpson.
What has happened to you?
What is wrong with me?
Stop the clock.
Leave me alone.
Dang it.
Oh my gosh, how are you?
Good. Good job.
Are you okay? I'm worried.
I think I'll live.
Oh.
Did you hear me when I was way over there?
Oh my gosh, you don't even
You
know.
don't even wait till you see this. That is
You don't even know.
hilarious.
I think he got
No idea. This morning when I took a first drink of my coffee, there was a little pinch, and I was like, "What was that?" And then in the next 15 minutes, my face started swelling up. I don't know. So I must have, pissed off a bug or something. I don't know.
Our hiding session is over. They have found us
They found us.
in Paris, Kentucky.
Yeah.
What's the time?
And we only have one 10-minute bonus.
You all were soaking us with cards, with
Well,
curses.
You know.
That ransom note sucked, by the way.
Good.
That sucked.
I'm glad.
As soon as you sent the picture of the funeral home, it was all over. I was like, I was just there. I'm surprised you didn't get caught there.
I was hiding behind these stairs and you were right next, like when you were walking on the side of the building. I was probably 40 feet from you. And then I saw you on the side of the funeral home walking.
So I'm standing here filming between the thing here of her standing at the tree peeking around.
It's stressful as hell being the seeker. Because I'm seeing what you're saying about it's hard to do anything when somebody's driving.
There's a bunch of
I'm not gonna lie, I was like on drugs. I'm like tunnel vision looking for you guys.
He was zeroed
We were
in.
walking by all these epic murals and statues, and I was like,
There's a cute
Little
little
voice wanted
downtown
to stop,
area, and they
but-
have a miniature Eiffel Tower.
Well
So
done.
it was fun.
It was fun. Good deal.